Hi guys, this is Lisa Wintle from Magic Ears, and I am here today to welcome you to the first episode of a new series called Fast Track to the Fast Track. I'm sure by now you've heard that Magic Ears has an amazing new program called the Fast Track. And basically with this program, you can go from interview to teaching in approximately 48 hours. Amazing, huh? Well, the key to the Fast Track is getting an invitation following your interview. And the key to getting an invitation is to wow and amaze and impress your interviewer by having an extraordinary interview. So as a Magic Ears interviewer, I am here today to tell you how to do just that. So let's get going. For starters, the first thing you want to do is to be prepared. Guys, Magic Ears has provided so many amazing resources for you. Take advantage of those. Watch the videos, read everything. There's no reason in the world not to be prepared for this interview. Next, you're going to want to study your actual lesson. You're going to want to practice that multiple times, and you are going to want to basically know how to teach that in your sleep. Be prepared for each slide, know how you're going to teach it. Just be ready to go. You're going to also want to study the teacher directions. Now, they are down there on the page for a reason. Be sure to use those, guys. Lots of people completely ignore them. Don't be one of those people. Impress us by following the teaching directions. The next thing you're going to want to do is know how to operate our platform. Now, technically, this is not required in an interview, but I will tell you, it is very impressive, so listen up. If you know how to award those trophies, boom, at the top, bling, and if you know what the 1v1 interaction mode is, at the top up here, the little button that looks like 3 people, that, when you click it, is going to pop you into the middle, and then you drag your interviewer up, and you guys can talk, and it is an amazing feature of our platform. And if you have figured out how to do that, that is very impressive to us. The next thing you're going to want to do is be sure you have the equipment. Yes, you need the headset, and you also want to have some great lighting. Bright and cheery. Magic Ears is a happy, fun place, and our lighting definitely has to convey that. And finally, as far as equipment goes, there's a little thing called an Ethernet cord. And you may be thinking, I don't need that. I don't need an Ethernet cord. My Wi-Fi is just fine. And guys, I thought the same thing, and I was wrong. So you need the cord. Just trust me on this one. Get the cord. Alrighty? The next thing you're going to want to do is to be attentive to the needs of your student. You are going to want to study them, pay attention to them, listen to them when you correct them. Keep your eyes on their mouths so that you can watch their pronunciation. As they mispronounce things, which they inevitably are probably going to do, take note of the part of the word or phrase that they need to have corrected and make that very clear. So for example, if you are saying bananas, but they are saying banana, then be sure to enunciate the S on the end, bananas, so that they know exactly what they need to correct. Okay, very impressive. If they're getting a little bored, if you see your interviewer starting to doze, not that we would ever do that, of course, but if you should happen to see that, then ramp it up a few notches. Get our interest back. Keep us engaged in your lesson. It is all about the student, and as the teacher, it is your responsibility to keep their interest, so be sure to do that well. Next, you want to do a whole lot of praising your student. Don't just say, good job, good job, good job, good job. Use various phrases. That was awesome. You are so smart. Way to go. Which brings me, of course, to TPR. Be sure to use lots of it. Big N, little N. Banana. Make it fun, guys. The next thing you want to do is you want to teach with energy and passion. That is the brand of Magic Ears, so you want to be sure to do this part very well. We hire fun, teachers. And the first place that you can really wow us with your amazing personality is during the talk time before you even start your lesson. Be friendly, be fun, smile, don't be afraid to smile. Show us that you are someone that we would like to have on our team. Another place to showcase that great energy is during our banana song. I mean, guys, isn't that an amazing song? You are going to want to dance. Show us your great dance skills. Don't hold back there. That's a great place for us to see what a fun person you really are. The next thing you're going to want to keep in mind is that little camera box. Now, it is very small, but you want to try very hard to keep it filled with motion. Move your arms. Come in, come back. Keep the action going so it's not just static. Alrighty, so we have just spent a few minutes talking about some things you can do to have an extraordinary Magic Ears interview. And now I just want to take a couple seconds and cover a few things that you do not want to do. These things could potentially cause you to fail your interview or at least not receive an invitation to the fast track. So here we go. Number one thing that you don't want to do is to come to your interview unprepared. Please, please, please take time to get ready for this interview. The second thing you do not want to do is to fail to show your teaching passion and your teaching personality. Let it shine. This is the time to try to put those nerves aside and really show us that you would be a great addition to the Magic Ears family. The third thing that you don't want to do is to neglect to follow the teaching directions. Please follow those. They are there for a reason. The fourth thing is to do something that we call voice dragging. Now, voice dragging is basically stretching words or phrases out to where they are not how we would normally say them when we speak. So an example of voice dragging is going to be something like, I like bananas. Don't do that. Keep it like we would normally speak it. I like bananas. So guys, we have covered the things that you need to do in order to be successful and maybe make it to the fast track. And we've covered the things you do not want to do. No way. And in summary, just let me tell you, as an interviewer, the way I know that I have just interviewed an extraordinary candidate is at the end of the interview, I am so engaged and so involved in the lesson that they're teaching that when it's over, it's almost jarring, like, oh no, we're done? That was so good and so much fun. And it's like I wasn't even in an interview because I was so taken by the way they presented that lesson. And if you want to wow your interviewer, then keep these ideas in mind. I hope this has been helpful to you, and I hope to see you very soon at the fast track.